Hello, everybody. It's Michelle from Butterfly Survivors Tribe and Knowing Heart Tarot. Um, I'm going to share with you 3 cards that I pulled for today's reading. First, I pulled from Grow Rich Prosperity cards. So many of us this time of year, the holidays, it's almost Halloween, nice October, we are trying to manifest money. So that's why I thought that was a good oracle deck to choose from for today's reading. And it's got a lot of helpful messages on there to help you think about money better, more positively. So the first card is complete control. And it reads, every human being has the ability to completely control his own mind. So I really like that because we can always choose to spend money or not spend money. It's very helpful to think positively about it. And we're going to hear some nature sounds, some cars going by. I'm up at the Angeles Crest Highway. But other than the nature sounds and the few cars that will go by here and there, it's pretty good for a 10-minute video. So, okay, then I pulled a tarot card, and it's the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is total financial security. And we may be there, some of you may not be there. It is important if that's something that you regard as very important. But I thought it was interesting that I pulled from that deck and then I got the 10 of Pentacles, and it's obviously what everybody needed to hear. Also, there's a little family on there too. So it's happiness, it's financial success. It's really, really wonderful card. So the second oracle deck that I pulled from is Little Reminders, the Law of Attraction. So that card reads, no doubt. I will eventually achieve success because I don't allow myself to doubt. So that goes along with thinking positive, doing the best you can to make as much money as you can, save as much money as you can, and you have the power to control your mind on how much you spend and when you don't. And like I said, it's the holidays, so people want to spend money on all these gifts. You know what I find it easier is to start making a list early in the year, like in January, and then buy throughout the year, so it's not like so expensive at the end of the year. I've learned that from raising 2 kids and working hard and saving, and the cost of living has gone up everywhere. So yeah, I'm really hoping that those few pointers and tips and the wonderful cards will help you out with your finances this holiday season. And just getting into the habit of saving and thinking positively about money will definitely go a long way. So what I wanted to talk about today is I'm still sharing my experience, strength, and hope in my story about growing up as a childhood sexual abuse survivor. And basically, the best thing I can say is that was in my childhood. And I do my best to leave the past in the past. But sometimes you have to bring up the past in order to know what you have to heal from. So I think it's for fun and for free, just to get out and enjoy nature. And that's definitely what I try to do. I love nature. It's really helped me grow from the inside out. Just things that are for fun and for free are really the best. The life that you've created for yourself, where you keep your mind, which is a lot more healthy in order to keep it in the present. And think about the life that you've created for yourself and what is in your present. And staying in the present is a big part of healing. All survivors, we've had all the flashback memories and, all that kind of stuff. It's good to have it. Talk to a therapist if you need to about it, and get a helpful community, and whatever you love doing. That's definitely part of it. But realizing that it was the past, and the past is in the past, and focusing on the present and planning for the future is what I find that makes me the most happiest. That you're the happiest when you enjoy the present moment, because that's where the joy is. And so yeah, I was sharing about my experience in the way, and I do have to reflect on my past because I'm sharing these videos, and I'm hoping that something that I say, or a perspective that I have, or a memory can help you further along on your healing journey. So I really didn't like being a teenager. This is the time period that I'm talking about. The only really good thing about it is that I was really, really healthy. I was being provided for. Oh, there's a bee. I am not into bees. I love nature and all the animals and insects and, everything, the plants in it. But yeah, I don't care for bees. They've always seemed to attract towards me because my hair is blonde, and they always thought it was the yellow part, the center of a flower, and they would always try to land on my head because they thought they were going to get some pollen. That's just so funny. But yeah, it's finding the joys in life. It's finding the things that you can laugh about, and it's realizing that you're safe, that you're okay, that, it's not where you've been so much as where you are now and where you're going. So that's the healthiest perspective that I've learned to have. And it's hard to explain how, but as you get older, happiness is just there. It's inside of you. It's something that you can access anytime. A fun thing to do is create a happiness schedule for yourself. Do something every day that makes you happy. Like I've mentioned before in some of my other videos, I wake up every morning with a cup of coffee. That makes me happy. I'm ready to face the day, do what I need to do, and make videos and, do readings. And it just makes my heart happy to enjoy a nice cup of coffee, because for the moment, it feels really good, especially if you live somewhere really cold and you need to warm up. I used to have 4 o'clock tea time with my grandma. I'll always remember that. And I used to pull weeds. I would wake up every Saturday and Sunday at 6 in the morning from the time I was 5 years old and pull weeds. My grandma had this beautiful rose bush garden. My sister and I would pull the weeds away from the rose bushes. And I'm not really into gardening now because I had to do it when I was little. But just to see the happiness and the joy that was on my grandma's face, to have those beautiful pansies and roses and bird of paradise and all these beautiful, beautiful plants and flowers, it made her so happy. So just to see her smile was worth it for me to do that. And then we didn't really get an allowance, but sometimes if we had done a really good job, and I understand why she wanted us to wake up so early so it wouldn't be way too hot for us to do it. But anyway, she'd give us, like a couple of bucks, and we'd go down to the liquor store and get all these things. It's amazing how much you used to be able to buy for just $5 at the liquor store. I remember coming home with soda pop, chips, a couple of candy bars, and it's just crazy how much you know, the cost of living has gone up. But that's why I hope that you enjoyed the reading that I did today. And I do find a lot of help and healing in having a healthy perspective, using the tarot cards and using the oracle cards to help train my brain to have a way better way of thinking than the way that I was brought up with. So I hope you enjoy your day, your evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I hope something that I've said has definitely helped you. And until next video, bye. Take care, everybody. Michelle signing off from Butterfly Survivors Tribe and Knowing Heart Tarot. Bye. Take care.